Hi my dear students, today we are going to talk about the decimals. Okay, let's see the meaning of decimals. Okay, if we have a rectangle like this and divided it into 10 equal parts, so and shaded 6 parts, so it means 6 over 10. 6 over 10 we can represent it in another way. We call it decimals, like we will put 6 the numerator, we will put the numerator as it is, then count how many zeros in 10. 1 0, so count 1 and we don't have another zeros, so put decimal point and 0. Okay, and we can call it or read it as 6. If you want to read this fraction, how can you read it? We read it as 6 tenths, and also in the decimal form we can read it as 6 tenths, 6 tenths, or 0.6. Okay, if we have another lattice and divided it into 100 parts and we shade 57 parts, so it means 57 over 100. 57 over 100. How can we represent it in decimal form? We can represent it as we did before. We will put 57. Okay, and how many zeros in 100? We have 2 zeros, so count 1 2 and put, yes, decimal point, because here we have two numbers and 2 zeros, so we can put it after the numbers, decimal point and 0. We can read it as, let's read this fraction, 57 hundredths. Also in decimal we can read it as 57 hundredths, 57 hundredths, or 0.57. Change the following into decimals. Okay, let's see 9 over 10. Okay, as we said before, put the numerator, put 9. Then how many zeros? 1 0. Count, add 1, yes, and put decimal point and 0. Okay, 6 over 1000. Okay, as we said, put 6. And how many zeros? 3 zeros. So let's count 1, and we don't have 2 or 3, so we are going to put zeros. 0 and 0 and decimal point. Okay, and 0. So we can read it as 6,000. Okay, let's see, 7 over 100. Yes, we are going to put 7. Then count how many zeros? 1 2, so we have 1, and the other one we will write it 2 as zeros. Then put decimal point and 0. Okay, 85 over 10. Let's put 85. Okay, and we have 1 0, so let's count 1 and put the decimal point. Yes, so it will be 8.5, or 8 and 5 tenths. 15 and 3 over 10. Okay, let's write 3 and how many zeros? 1, so we are going to put decimal point and put the whole number, 15.3, or 15 and 3 tenths. Okay, write the following in the numeral form. If we have 4 tenths, how can we write 4 tenths? Means 4 over 10. Write it in the decimal form, put 4 and decimal point and 0. Okay, the decimal point, put it after the number of zeros. Okay, 37 hundredths. Let's write 37 over 100. Okay, and put 37. How many zeros we have? 2 zeros. So count 1, 2, 1, 2, and put decimal point. Okay, 48 and 7 tenths. 48 is a whole number. Okay, 7 tenths means 7 over 10. So let's write, we will put 7. And how many zeros? 1. So we are going to put decimal point after one digit. 1 and put decimal point and 48. We don't put 0 because we have whole number. So if you have whole number, so we can put it after the decimal point. Read the following decimals as first example. Okay, 0.4 means 4 tenths. 0.54 means 54 hundredths. 2.4 means 2 and 4 tenths or 2.4. Okay, 6.054 means 6 and 54 thousandths. Okay, some famous decimals. Okay, we must keep this famous decimal as well as, okay, we must keep it well. We must keep it well. Okay, let's see how we can find the famous fractions or the famous decimal. The famous decimal, which its numerator is 2 or 4 or 5 or 8. Okay, couples, we have denominator as 2, so we are going to, we know that 2 by 5 equal 10. So if we have fraction like half, it means half, yani we are going to multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. It will be 5 over 10. It means 0.5. The denominator is 4, so 4 by 24 equal 100. If you have quarter, it means 1 over 4 by 25, both of numerator and denominator, so it will be 25 over 100. It will be 0.25. 8, if the denominator is 8, so it means 8 by 125 equal 1000. So if you have fraction like 1 over 8, it means you are going to multiply 1 over 8 by 125 ups and down. So it will be 125 by 1000, so it will be 0.125. Okay, let's see the famous fraction, and we must keep it. We must keep it. Half means 0.5, quarter means 0.25, 2 over 4 means 0.5, 3 over 4 means 0.75, 1 over 5 means 0.2, 2 over 5 means 0.4, 3 over 5 means 0.6, 4 over 5 0.8, 1 over 8 0.125. Please keep it well. Okay, value and place value of the decimals. Okay, let's see this number. Okay, this number we have 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 0 and decimal point and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, the decimal point, we know the name of this decimal point. The numbers which before decimal point represent unit, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, and millions, and so on. But the number which comes after the decimal point means we start from tenth. It has th at the end of the word, so it will be tenth. 2 is hundredth, thousandth, 10,000th. Okay, so this is the place value. So the numbers after the decimal point: tenth, hundredth, thousandth, 10,000th. all of them take th at the end. Okay, but the number before decimal point, it's a normal place value and values. Unit, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, and million. Okay, let's see the values. Okay, here here the number after the decimal point. 1 means 1 over 10, it means 0.1. 2 200 means 0.02. 3000, it means 0.003. 10,000, it means 0.0004. Okay, the numbers which before the decimal point, unit, 0 as it is, tens, it will be 10, 200, it means 200, 3000, it means 3000, normal numbers, and so on. Okay, determine the value and the place value of the underlying digits. Okay, here this number is after the decimal point, so its value is 0.03, and its place value is, we know that this is tenth and this is hundredth. Okay, the second one, 9, here 9/10, so it will be 0.9, and it will be the place value, it will be tenth. Here 3 0.003, and it will be thousandth. Okay, here the numbers before decimal point, 9 here is unit, so it will be 9. Here 3, it will be 30, and it will be 10. Okay, complete the following. Okay, here we have to write the expanded form of the decimal. So here we have 6.52, it means the whole number here is 6, so we are going to put 6, and here 5 is 0.5, and 2 is 0.02, the place value of each digit, or the value of each digit. Here 75 as it is, as a whole number, and here 4, it will be 0.4, and the value of 8, it will be 0.08. Here the whole number is 63, and here 0.5 and 0.02 and 0.04. Here the whole number is 59, and 2 here is 2 tenths, so it will be 0.2 and 0.05 and 0.007. Here 8 as whole number, 0.3, 0.02, 0.005. Okay, comparing decimals. To make any comparing, to compare between two decimals, we must have same decimal places, same number of decimal places. Here we have 0.5 and 0.56. Here we don't have the same decimal places. Here we have tenths, and here we have tenth and hundredths. So we are going to put here 0 to make it equal distance places. Okay, equal decimal places. Here we have 2 digits, and here we have 2 digits. So which one is greater, 50 or 56? 56. Okay, 0.3 or 0.4, we have same decimal places. So 4 or 3? Yes, 4. Okay, here we have same decimal places, 9.5 or 9.1, 9.5. Here we have the same decimal places. Yes, 45 or 7.45 or 7.49. Yes, 49. 9 and 83 or 9 and 38, 9 and 83. Adding and subtracting decimals. Okay, 0.3 plus 0.6. Put it uh, like graph 0.3 plus 0.6. We must put decimal point under decimal point and tenth under tenth and unit under units. Okay, so we are going to write 0.6. Let's add. Okay, normal addition, 3 plus 6 equal 9. When we have decimal point, put it in its place, put the decimal point, and 0 plus 0 equal 0. Okay, 4.9 plus 6.35. Okay, let's write 4.9 plus 6.35. Here we don't have same decimal places, so we are going to put here 0. Let's add 0 plus 5 equal 5, 9 plus 3 equal 12, 2 and carry up 1. But we have here decimal point, so we are going to put the decimal point, then add 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 6 equal 11. 0.9 minus 0.111. So put it as usual in draft. 0.9 plus, we know that decimal point under decimal point. Okay, and tenths under tenths and units under units. Here we don't have same decimal places, so we are going to put 2 zeros. Okay, and subtract. 0 minus 1 doesn't go, 0 minus 1 doesn't go, so we are going to borrow from 9. It will be 8. This 0 will be 10, and this is will be 9, sorry, and first one will be 10. 10 minus 1 equal 9. 9 minus 1 equal 8. 8 minus 1 equal 7. And put the decimal point, and 0 minus 0 equal 0. 9 minus 6.325. Let's write 9. And we know that we have to put unit under unit, so we are going to put 6 under the 9 and put the rest of the number 0.325. So this number 9, we will put decimal point and 3 zeros. Then subtract. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 3, 6. And put the decimal point, and 8 minus 6 will be 2. Thank you.